it's been astounding. There have been over 10 million downloads of this trailer, making this the biggest internet event ever in history. Isn't that amazing? By far. There's something even more amazing to me. Because there would be people downloading this to a wide variety of destinations, like offices with very fast internet on-ramps, all the way to homes with 28.8 modems. We put various file sizes of the trailer available on the website, from 5 megabytes, where you give up some quality, all the way up to 25 megabytes in the highest quality. And you know what? Almost everybody, no matter whether they were downloading it to work or home, chose the 25 megabyte version. What does that tell us? They want the higher quality. Now, they didn't pay too much of a price to get that in the office, or if they had broadband to their home, like a ISDN or a cable modem or a DSL modem. But on a 56K modem, that took a little while to download, and yet people were still willing to pay it because they wanted the quality. It's really interesting. We just recently launched the new QuickTime 4 product, and this is the player from QuickTime 4. And it is terrific. It's stunning in its quality, and it adds live internet streaming to what QuickTime has already done well, which is playing back files of almost any type from almost any source. We're adding live internet streaming to it. And the player's been released on both Mac and Windows in a wide beta release a few weeks ago, and there have been over 1 million downloads of the player in the first 2 weeks. So this has been very, very popular.
Yeah, this is actually phenomenal considering that it still is only a public beta. And we noticed something interesting which surprised us at first, but when we thought about it, it made a lot of sense, which is normally when you release a big product like this, you get a huge spike of download activity the first day. What we noticed instead was things were a little, they were heavy but reasonably light on the first day, and then things started to pick up. And what happened was people started to watch, and most people said, wait a minute, that's beta code, I don't want to install it. And then as a bunch of people installed it and say, hey, this is great, this is really cool, then lots more people started to install it because they had confidence in it. So we've been really happy, even though it's only a beta.
And again, the amount of material now we are downloading from Apple.com is astronomical. The Star Wars trailer alone was over 200 terabytes of downloaded code so far. 200 terabytes. So we have put in really big pipes and are downloading tons of stuff to our customers and future customers every day. Now, we are adding content to the QuickTime 4 story as well. And today, we have HBO, we have BBC, we have Bloomberg Television, and we have WGBH out of Boston. And some of these folks are broadcasting content 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And so you can take your QuickTime player and with live streaming, look at live streaming content 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we will continue to announce new content partners as the weeks roll on. We have several really hot ones in the pipe. And I think this is going to be just amazingly cool. So our strategy is based on delivering great quality and great content, but it's also, there's a third leg to it, which is no server tax. Now, what do I mean by that? Our competitors, our primary one, Real Networks, gives away the player just like we give away our QuickTime 4 player, but they charge you big bucks for the server. They'll give you a baby version for free, but they'll charge you big bucks if you actually want to broadcast anything with any sort of number of streams. And some of our content partners are paying them tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to use their servers. And that's a very important part of their business model, and we respect them. This is America. But that's not our business model. We are going to provide our servers, our server software, basically for free. We're bundling it into Mac OS X server, and we are taking our actually, let me just review this for a second. We're taking our open source streaming server and we're taking our streaming server, software, and we're making it open source. And we're putting it on the web for download. And we've done that. And we've had over 6,000, actually we're up to about 8,000 downloads this morning.
Keeps going up.
8,000 downloads of our open source streaming server software. Say that really fast 3 times. And so our stuff is based on open protocols, RTP and RTSP, and anyone can download the server and compile it, use it with any operating system they want. They can use it with NT, they can use it with Linux, they can use it with Solaris, and we are working with several of the hardware manufacturers like Sun and IBM and SGI who are going to just incorporate this stuff into their servers for free. And so we think there's a major movement here around open servers for streaming video that's going to be very, very important here. And we intend to participate and actually lead that movement.
Yeah, this stuff is really important. First of all, you can get a server from us for free, either the one that runs on Mac OS X server or the source code version, which you can just put on any system you want. No charge at all, as many streams as you want, run on any system you want, no cost. The other thing is we support open protocols. We talked about RTP and RTSP, which are IETF standards for this kind of technology. But the other thing that we're doing is we are really encouraging people to start using multicast for the basis of this protocols, because we believe that overall that's going to be a much more efficient way to get a lot of this, a lot of the data, a lot of the content around the internet. And so you can do interesting things, like you can take our open source code, take it and modify it and do whatever you want to do it. Maybe run it inside of a corporate firewall as what we call a reflector. Take multicast streams from out on the internet and just put them on your local network without slowing down your connection to the internet at all. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on here that we think is really important and is going to enable much broader use of this kind of content in the future.
You know, if you look at it from 10,000 feet, QuickTime owns the non-streaming space